Tsunade is the first granddaughter of the first Hokage, Hashirama Senju, and his wife Mito Uzumaki, leading others to call her princess. Hashirama doted on Tsunade when she was very young because she was his first grandchild. Tsunade even picked up Hashirama's gambling habits and was taught by Hashirama how to gamble. Also, she inherited Hashirama's necklace when he died. After she graduated from Konoha's academy, Tsunade was teamed with Orochimaru and Jiraiya under the leadership of Hiruzen Sarutobi. Before starting the real mission, Tsunade and her teammates were given the bell test, which Jiraiya failed and was subsequently tied to a log. Tsunade taunted him before leaving, prompting him to call her flat chest. Despite this remark, Jiraiya had a certain interest in Tsunade from their first meeting, which only increased after her breasts developed. At some point, she almost killed Jiraiya after he was caught peeping on her while she was in the hot springs, breaking both of his arms, 6 of his ribs and ruptured several internal organs. Ever since then, Jiraiya has been very careful to suppress his perverted ways around Tsunade. Jiraiya mentioned that this was one of only 2 times he has ever been close to death. During the Second Great Ninja War, Tsunade's younger brother, Nawaki, was killed in action as a casualty of the ongoing ninja war. On Nawaki's 12th birthday, Tsunade kissed his forehead and gave him Hashirama's necklace in the hopes that it would help him achieve his dream of becoming Hokage. On the next day, he died in battle after running into an explosive trap, thus returning the necklace to her. After the loss of her brother, Tsunade began advocating for the inclusion of medical ninja on all 4-man squads in order to avoid future deaths like Nawaki's. Hiruzen, the third Hokage, agreed with her arguments, but could not dedicate resources to the necessary implementation due to the ongoing war. Dun, on the other hand, shared her views. As their relationship developed, he told her his dreams of becoming Hokage so that he could bring change to Konoha and protect his loved one from death. Tsunade kissed his forehead and gave him Hashirama's necklace in the hopes that it would help him achieve his dream. Even though their team under Hiruzen's leadership had disbanded, Tsunade, Orochimaru, and Jiraiya continued fighting together during the Second Great Ninja War. During one such fight in the Hidden Rain, they were the only 3 to survive an encounter with Hanzo, for which accomplishment Hanzo gave them the title of Konoha's legendary Sannin. In the aftermath of the battle, the 3 met AIM orphans. Jiraiya decided not to return to Konoha so that he could train the AIM orphans until they can take better care of themselves. Tsunade would go on to make her own independent contributions to the war. She became famous for frequently counteracting Chiyo of the Hidden Sands poisons. Tsunade's actions are said to have won the war for Konoha. However, she was unable to prevent Dun's death. Her failure to stop his severe blood loss caused her to develop hemophobia. Hemophobia is an extreme fear of blood. It is usually caused by painful experience. Eventually, the fear of blood made Tsunade unable to take part in any more battles. With Dun's death, Hashirama's necklace returned to Tsunade once again, convincing some that the necklace was cursed to kill anyone who wore it other than Tsunade. She became convinced that achieving one's dreams was impossible. The deaths of both Nawaki and Dun disillusioned her to see the Hokage as nothing but a fool's position. With these changes of ideals, Tsunade left Konoha with Dun's niece, Shizune, taking her on as her apprentice, who became one of the few people she truly trusts. Due to her fear of blood, Tsunade retired from any direct involvement in surgery or combat. Instead, she relies on Shizune whenever a need for either came up. She also came to own a pet pig named Tauntaun, which she leaves mostly to Shizune's care. Even though Tsunade is famed as the world's strongest kunoichi and the greatest medical ninja, the repeated loss of her loved ones caused her to later abandon the life of a shinobi for many years. After the attack of Orochimaru in the Hidden Leaf, the third Hokage Hiruzen Sarutobi died as Orochimaru killed him. When the sudden war ended, the most important thing was to decide the next Hokage. Even though Kaharu and Homura decided to make Jiraiya the next Hokage, Jiraiya declined as he told that the job of Hokage was not suited for him. After some discussion, Jiraiya said that Tsunade was well suited for Hokage's position, to which they agreed. Then Jiraiya and Naruto left the Leaf Village in search of Tsunade. On their journey, Tsunade met them, but she refused to be the 5th Hokage. At the same time, Orochimaru was also looking for her to heal his arms. In return, he promised to bring her loved one back to life using his forbidden jutsu. Tsunade pretended to accept the offer, but later she showed the intent to kill Orochimaru for protecting and avenging the Hidden Leaf. So, the legendary Sannin had a fight, and Naruto successfully released the Rasengan during the clash. At the end of this fight, Tsunade was forced to reconsider her cynicism upon meeting Naruto Uzumaki, who demonstrated 2 things to her. Just because a goal seems impossible does not mean it actually is. As Naruto was able to master the Rasengan quickly despite seemingly lacking any natural talent. Just because the dreamer dies does not mean the dream itself does, as Nawaki and Dun's desire to become Hokage lived on in Naruto. Because Naruto is so very much an exception to how she thought the world worked. Tsunade put her faith in dreams once again, a desire so strong that she overcame her fear of blood. Finally, she became the 5th Hokage herself. Partly so that she can live Nawaki and Dun's dream for them, but also so that she can pave the way for Naruto, inevitably holding the title. As Hokage, Tsunade is committed to protecting Konoha and its villagers, willing to give her life for her village and allies if necessary. Just as she once did, Tsunade supported all other dreams that she can. When Rock Lee told her he dreamed of being a ninja despite knowing he may die trying, Tsunade did not argue his decision. She did all that she could to ensure he survived, and successfully operated the surgery that helps Lee continue his ninja dream. During Pain's attack on the Hidden Leaf, the Tendo Pain jumped into the air and Tsunade tried to follow. As it destroyed Konoha with almighty push, Tsunade transferred all of her chakra to Katsuyu to use in keeping the villagers safe. When the dust cleared, Tsunade found the village gone. She confronted the 6 paths of pain, and vowed to personally defeat them. The Ashura path attacked her, which Naruto, newly returned, destroyed to save her. Having done all that she could and with her chakra gone, Tsunade's youthful transformation faded, and she fell into a coma. During the 4th Great Ninja War, she along with other Kage, fought bravely against the legendary Madara Uchiha, and did not give up until her body split into 2 parts. She completely demonstrated the strength of the will of fire. After being saved by Orochimaru, she still rushed to the battlefront with others, and saved countless shinobi with her medical ninjutsu. In the aftermath of the war, Tsunade retired from the Hokage position, and passed the title on to Kakashi for the 6th Hokage. This is the life story of Tsunade. As the 5th Hokage, she did her best to lead the Hidden Leaf village towards a bright future and protected its villagers at her best. Tsunade is a great Hokage and leader in many ways because she's best situated to use her abilities while in the village. She's a defensive Hokage. Aside from being able to shield the village with her slugs, she's also the best medical nin. She can do all of this while fulfilling her Hokage paper shuffling duties. That wraps up the video. Thanks for watching. Comment down below your thoughts on Tsunade. Also, if there are any other particular videos that you want me to create, then please comment below and let me know. And of course, feel free to subscribe if you haven't. Hit the notification button, so you never miss out on the new uploads.